What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video guys, me doing the should you summon for the brand new Valentine's Queen Diane. In this video guys, me going over the banner format, the pity system, and also explaining the rates of the characters and what the Valentine's Diane actually does. So let's actually hop into the video and let's discuss. Before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to the 50,000 subscribers. If you guys haven't hit that sub button already, man, what are you guys doing? Definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. So with that out of the way guys, let's hop in here and let's go over the Valentine's Queen Diane banner. So this banner will be dropping on global on Monday night, Tuesday morning, depending on the time frame guys, and right now it is available on JP. So let's actually go to the rates of the characters and talk about this first. So the brand new Valentine's Queen Diane is going to be at a 0.5% out of a 3% total rate for SSRs. And then in terms of the other characters on the banner, we're gonna have Valentine's Elaine, Valentine's Jenna, Valentine's Zaneri. We do also have Wedding Diane, we have Valentine's Derriere, we have the Blue Oslo and Hawk, we have Valentine's Malasula, Summer Diane, Valentine's Small Wing King, and then we also do have the Halloween Truth Seeker Merlin, and they're all going to be at a 0.25% rate versus Diane, which is 0.5, which all totals up to the total of 3%. For the actual pity system guys, it's going to be a 300-600 banner, where at the 300 you actually have a 16% chance to get Diane, and then an 8% chance pretty much for all the other characters right here to total at a guaranteed SSR once you get to that 300. So once you get to the 300, you have a guaranteed SSR, and it can be any of the characters on the banner. And then once you get to the 600 guys, you are able to get your guaranteed copy of Valentine's Queen Diane. So 20 multis will be able to get you a guaranteed copy of the character. Alright guys, so now that we've gone over the banner format and actually the rates, let's hop into the kit of Queen Diane, and I'm going to pull up Sacred Treasure Podcast Twitter since GC Database doesn't have it updated yet. So let's talk about what the character is able to do. Alright guys, plug again for Sacred Treasure Podcast, but if you guys haven't followed the Sacred Treasure Podcast Twitter, man, definitely make sure to we post all the news for all the brand new characters and anything that does release with that. So these are the full translations for the Messenger of Love Queen Diane. So right here, let's hop in. So let me open this in a new tab actually so we can zoom in and actually read it a little bit better. So yeah, Messenger of Love Queen Diane. So for our passive here, give yourself the Seal of Love effect, and when you take a stance at the start of the battle, increase your HP related by 20%, and when your stance is released, inflict a critical hit on your ally. Okay, yeah, so whenever your allies get critical hit on as well, it adds a 30% defense increase effect. Also, when you use skills in PvE, it gives you gives your allies a 10% attack related stat increase for 2 turns, which is very, very good. Obviously, you know, having a PvE effect and also having this main effect right here. And then for the Seal of Love guys, for each ally who is damaged by an enemy skill use, the ally's basic stats increase by 3% up to 10 times, which means you can get a total of 30% basic stats in all content, which is very, very good. And the fact that it is for all allies as well is going to be a very, very good buff right there. So yeah, moving on from our passive there, we do have our first skill, which is going to be pure single target. So it's going to be 500% of attack. Pierce is going to be pure penetration rate increased by 3 times, so pierce times 3. And then for her stance here guys, at the rank 3, it's going to be for 2 turns, take a stance and provoke the enemy, reduce damage by 60% when attacked, and reduce the enemy's ultimate move gauge when using shield. So whenever they attack you, they lose ultimate move gauge up to 2. And one other thing I do want to mention about that stance guys is that in the actual game here, it actually has a 2-turn stance on rank 1 all the way to rank 3. So no matter what, it's always a 2-turn stance, which is very, very good. Now, moving back to the actual info here, guys. The stance is very, very good, though, so I definitely like that. And then moving on to her ultimate here, her ultimate is going to deal suppression damage equal to 570% of attack on all enemies and recover HP of all allies equal to 30% of the damage dealt. And it's going to be domination or suppression is going to be damage dealt plus 50% for each stance effect applied to you, which with the stance effect right here, you're going to get usually 2, which at 6 out of 6 is 100% damage dealt. So yeah guys, and then moving on to the Holy Relic here, I actually do have it in game here, so I'll pull up the Red Diane to show you guys. But we do actually have the Holy Relic as well, which is already in the game. And for what the Holy Relic is going to do, it's going to give damage dealt to allies by 30% for 2 turns when she stances up. Now it's in Japanese here, but that's exactly what it does guys. It's 30% damage dealt for 2 turns, and this is going to be all allies, you know, all content I mean, which is very, very good obviously as well. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all the info right there for the brand new Queen Diane. Let me know what what you guys think about the actual kit right there in the comment section below. Now with that out of the way, let's actually hop back to the banner and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on if you should be summoning. Alright guys, now should you be summoning on the Queen Diane banner? In my opinion, I would say don't summon on the banner, guys, and the main reason for that is because we do have the global anniversary festival coming in the next 2 weeks on JP and 3 weeks for global, and this is something that we definitely want to be saving our gems for, because in the past this character was super broken. Every single global anniversary festival has been a good character, and so I definitely don't want you guys going into the festival like me where you're less than 900 gems, because we want to make sure that we're at least guaranteeing one copy of the festival. And so, you know, for my free-to-play account and for you guys that are summoning on the banner, I definitely don't recommend summoning on Diane. They will be giving you guys a free multi from the login, for you guys wondering, by the way. So when you are logging in through the event, the first 2 days of login will get you one multi on Diane's banner. So if you are able to sniper from that, you know, that's obviously going to be a W right there. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend spending any gems though, guys, because you want to save all the gems for the brand new festival that's going to be coming at the end of the month. We only have 2 to 3 weeks, guys, depending on the version you're playing, for when that festival does drop, and that festival is going to be super game changing as well, so that's something we definitely want to take into account. So yeah, man, definitely skipping the banner is probably going to be the way to go about it, guys. Unfortunately, I mean, I definitely do think the character is great, though. Again, like, you know, the information on the actual character, when we're on the Secret Treasure Podcast Twitter here, the character is really good, man. I gotta give it that. And from what I've heard from Devo and Sora, they've been saying that the character is one of the best designed characters in Grand Cross, and it makes a lot of sense. I mean, you have 30% basic stats in all content, and then in PvE specifically, you get, what is that, a 10% attack-related stats increase for 2 turns, right, which is very good. And allies 10% attack related stat increase, and then with that as well, you do gain a 30% defense effect. You have a HP related buff as well whenever you stance, right? So it's very good, guys. Very good character right here. And you know, and then again, if you were like deciding like should you like summon if you have gems and if you're like a spender on the game, yeah, I mean, she's one of those characters I would definitely recommend picking up if you're a player like that that's like, you know, kind of hesitant to summon but like you're willing to kind of spend currency. Definitely a really strong character in that sense though, guys. But yeah, I mean, overall though, for a lot of the free-to-play players, I'm definitely just gonna recommend you guys skip the character because we do have global anniversary festival, and you know, it's gonna be a crazy character probably, you know, as well, guys, which is very insane. Alright guys, so one more thing to mention as well is for you guys that don't know, and I don't want to make it obviously a dedicated video for this, but the festival has also been leaked as well, guys. It is it's probably going to be Chaos Arthur here. We don't know for sure though. I will say that this is, you know, obviously take everything with a grain of salt. This is 70s leaks, but they say maybe it's just for story, but they don't know yet. But Hero Arthur Chaos, guys, so you know, he could be coming next, right? So yeah, 70s leaks says I just replaced the sword, and it's this sword right here, right? You can see here. Does anyone know if this is Arthur's sword? And as you guys can see, there is the image right there of Arthur's sword, man. So very crazy stuff, guys. It looks like we are going to be getting him as the festival, and if he's going to be the festival, humans are going to be definitely taking a very big jump in, you know, viability. And yeah, I mean, in general, you know, you're probably not going to use that Diane with the brand new Chaos Arthur anyway. So my thing is, guys, is that, you know, skip the Diane. She'll come back in the future. Just summon on the upcoming festival, Chaos Arthur, but most likely, right? So that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man. Peace out and have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.